in that seat.
Stanley ready.
Yeah.
All right, Coach. Start with an opening statement and open questions.
Oh, man, we're just extremely grateful to be here in the championship game. I'm extremely proud of this guy, Jay Sean and Adam Hamilton. Adam, this is his third year with us. Jay Sean's second year with us, and Adam been with us the longest. When we talked about it, we came from a long way. When he first came, the vision was selling him to get to the Southland Conference Championship and play for it all and win it. And at that time, we were coming off 2 wins, and we were just kind of just getting started. And I kept telling these guys, that's our vision. That's who Lamar is. That's who it was. When I was here years ago, we play to win, and we're gonna get better every year. And so we've done so. And so last year we were here in the semis, lost in the semis to McNeese and had a 19-win season. And so the goal was to come back and get back to this point and be a top 2 seed and play in the conference tournament championship game. And so here we are. So very, very proud of these guys. Very proud. So they put in a lot of work. You have to earn the right to win, and they've done that. They've done it the old-fashioned way, the hard way. They've just grinded it out. And, we just have a really good team, as evidenced, I guess, by the coaches in their voting. So only one of our guys was on the all-league team, which just kind of speaks to our team, really, because we didn't have anybody in the top 15 scoring but one guy. That was AJ. So our thing was to try to hang our hat on our identity being a tough team, a very good defensive team, sharing the ball offensively. And no matter who goes down, if we lose a guy or somebody leaves or what have you, we're going to put together a good team some kind of way. So these guys have done that. And so very, very proud of them. Very proud of them.
Open up for questions.
After the last fun of the last time you played McNeese,
I'm sorry?
after the fun of the last game with McNeese, how much are you guys looking forward to this game?
We're just looking forward to the championship game. It doesn't matter who we play. I mean, we're just looking forward to the championship game. It's, as much as we're in McNeese's building, playing the championship game on their home court, it's not really about them. It's about us, and that's what I've told our guys. This is about us. It didn't matter who we were going to play. We just needed to get to the championship game. And these guys will tell you the same. And you're referring to our last game at home, and it got a little chippy. It was a little emotional, and it was. And so I think anytime 2 teams compete as we were competing, that's going to happen. That's part of it. And I've kind of instilled in these guys, I'm a Lamar grad. I played there. I started my coaching career there years ago. Would not ever, ever, ever going to allow anyone to come into our home and just disrespect us in any way. And so that's kind of like why I got a little chippy. So I don't think that there was anything meant ill by them. I just think they're very competitive like that, and so are we. So that's kind of what it was. And so tomorrow it'll be a very spirited, competitive game. There ain't no question about that.
Jason, from the players' perspective, going into halftime, Adam, you can speak on this as well. Just going into halftime, what was the message to the team? The vibe. What was going on inside that locker room at halftime?
We just really watched the film, see what we could have done better. We know we weren't playing well at the time, but we got such a connected and together group that we were resilient. We've been resilient all season. So we just hung our hat on that and stuck to the strength of our group. We knew it was going to be a tough game. Nick was there confident. They're coached well, and we just put our hat down, put our heads down, and just worked. Every possession, we knew it was going to be a fight in the second half, and every possession we just clawed back and do what we had to do to get the dub.
Coach, we asked you this kind of last year, and obviously as you're progressing through this program, but what are you trying to tell your team as you get ready for tomorrow? Obviously, this is the first opportunity to play in a championship game with this group. So what is the main keys that you're going to want to hone in on, especially with the team that you're going to be playing?
As I told these guys, I mean, I've been blessed. I've been a part of a number of these games over the years, as a player and as a coach. So, you can't really say it's just another game, but it is a game, But so what you can't do is just come out starry-eyed and like, oh, we have to play to our identity. We have to play who we are, and it doesn't matter who we play. Now, the unique thing about this is we're playing the #1 seed, and we're playing a really good team on their home court for the championship. So that creates a little bit tougher task. But that's, as I told them, they'll tell you, that's from day one. That's what we want. I mean, if you want to consider yourself a champion, let's be good enough to be a top 2 seed, go back to Lake Charles, and get ready to play against McNeese on their home court, and let's see how tough and how good we are. So here we are, and we'll show up tomorrow, and we'll be ready to compete. There is not any reason why we can't win if we play to our identity. Now, are they really good? Of course they are. Can they be beaten? Everybody can be beaten. Now, we're gonna have to play well to do it. And that's just what we're gonna have to do. If we don't play well, we won't win. Simple as that. But our goal is to come in here tomorrow. We need to try to figure out a way to control the pace of the game. We need to play to our identity, defend, and take care of the ball a little bit better than we did today. We shot 34% today and had 15 turnovers and 1. That tells you a little bit about how tough our team is, and then how he didn't play his best game. But what they give us is unbelievable spirit and energy, and they play together. We got a really good connected team, and so that's why the game at our place against McNeese was a 2-point game. That's why it was like a 4 or 5 point game late in the second half here when we played them the first time. Nichols game is always a grimy, tough game when we play them because they're a lot like we are. Coach Sal's done a great job with his program, great job with his team. So we won't do anything different. I don't tell you guys, we don't have to come out here and play unbelievable. We just got to be ourselves. We got to play with some toughness. Got to take care of the ball. Got to guard, and then we got to find a way to play a little bit better offensively than we did today.
Coach talks about toughness, and one of the memorable plays of the game was you diving on the floor and ending up in the scores table on the other side. First, you go right after taking that fall, and just how does that kind of speak to the toughness, the game, and then your program, and then what that needs to be turned around into for tomorrow's game?
So I'm good. Yeah, I just cut my wrist up and put my head through it. But yeah, that's kind of what we've been doing all year. I think every one of our guys on the team is going to be the one to get on the floor for a loose ball. So that's really nothing new for us, and that just gives us energy.
Yeah.
So.
Look at this guy's jersey. It's full of blood. His wrist is cut, and he had off-season surgery. He missed the off-season because he had surgery on both ankles. He's kind of been through it. 2 years ago he had a concussion over here, and then 5 weeks later he had a concussion at home, so he had missed the season. Didn't know if we were gonna have him. He kind of symbolized who we are. Adam. Overcoming adversity, overcoming things, and just constantly keep coming back and just won't quit. And Jay Sean transferred here, and he kind of went through it last year, and then he came back, had a great off season. That's why I love this team. It's a really, really good team.
Coach, I know you said it's just a normal game, I know that, but I kind of wanted to ask you the question based off of the fan bases and stuff, having this matchup set for tomorrow. How great is this for the conference, and also just for these two fan bases that are obviously really proud, and obviously a big rivalry?
I think it's great for the league. We know easy for us to say that, and then Will them say that because we're both here. The other teams would probably could say the same, but I think the fact that they've got a really good team and they play with a lot of heart and a lot of toughness, and the fact that we have a good team and we play with a lot of heart and toughness, I think it's going to be, a lot of people tune in to watch that game tomorrow. Championship. It's the Southland Conference Tournament Championship. It's #1 versus #2 seed, and and it's going to be a tough game. And the last game was, so I think that's good. I think that's good for our league. I like it. So we just need to do our part and come out here tomorrow, and which we'll do, and then play well. And then for us, playing well is just competing. Like we didn't play well offensively today, but we've had games like that before. We just got to find a way to win. Now our team has grown so much. That was a time back in December. If these two guys had played offensively like they played today in December, we don't win that game. that's how much we've grown. We've grown quite a bit, but that's how much they've grown as well. So they've figured out a way to kind of get guys to play together and play with some confidence on both ends of the floor to give us a chance to win until we can figure out how to win. And we just kind of figure it out, you know. And so we got one more game to try to do that.
Any final questions for Coach or the players? All right, we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. Coach, players get some rest. After that game, but thank you for your time.
All right, thank you guys.